and I know anyone who's a firearm, everyone in this studio, I believe, is a firearm owner. You get so frustrated.
Yes.
When you hear people on air, it's not that you get frustrated that you hear them saying stupid things. It's that nobody around them is even informed enough to simply call them out and say, oh, wait, hold on a second. You're doing it again. You're saying stupid things.
Stop.
It's when you have an entire room of people and someone says, can they shoot them in the leg? And somebody doesn't just say, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the issue, right? It's not just one person. So this is something you've heard all across media, obviously, but in case you don't believe me, here we go. Here's a montage of everyone saying this was after Ma'Khia Bryant and, of course, Lil Homicide.
Yeah.
Why don't you shoot them in the leg?
So instead of anybody coming at you, the first thing you do is shoot to kill. You shoot them in the leg.
Shoot the gun in the air as a warning. Tase a person. Shoot them in the leg. Shoot them in the behind.
People have said, couldn't he have just shot her in the leg so she'd drop? Couldn't he have shot her in the arm? Something like that.
Curve the bullet, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, in the arm?
What is this, Matrix?
Shoot the knife out of the hand.
I mean, I guess it depends if you were aiming for the arm of 40% of the view panel.
It is a larger target.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Girthy. It's like ballistics gelatin. But it is one of those, just shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the air. Well, first off, shoot in the air. Have you guys read stories about people being killed by stray bullets? Do they just think, this is just, they think the mechanics of a firearm, just a bullet just evaporates?
Yeah.
It's also
at a certain altitude.
At a certain altitude?
It does.
You know what happens? At a certain altitude, it gets windier and it moves and someone's on their porch and then they have a thumb-sized hole in their noggin.
Yeah.
So why didn't we shoot them in the leg? And this all started with, of course, Lil Homicide.
One shot fired by police took down 13-year-old Adam Toledo in this little village alleyway. The situation had unraveled quickly. Police deployed to the neighborhood on reports of multiple shots fired.
I'm not saying Lil Homicide and shit. Man, he gets us coffees. So this is where it started. And now it's gotten worse. You'd think that with the Ma'Khia Bryant, they go, oh, okay, if ever there's a justified shooting, it's when a cop reacts split second, mid-stab. Not only do I think that that was justified, I think it was necessary. I think the officer wouldn't be fulfilling his civic duty if he did not shoot.
By the way,
Bryant.
you know, if he misses the arm, he hits the girl that she's trying to stab, right?
Right.
If he goes for the arm and hits the girl, it's like, oh, I was trying to stab her. You took my, I mean, I was right about to do it.
Yeah. I don't know what you did. I was stabbing.
Right,
It's like, I don't. It's like, I just okay. And then you have a decision to make as an officer. Do you let one black girl die, or do you stop one black girl from dying by shooting the other black girl, or do you just not answer to any disputes? To any, you know what? Let's just call this all a civil matter. Well, stabbing, that's a civil matter. That's a matter for a social worker. Which again, by the way, when they said we need to hire social workers. Try sending a social worker down there mid-step. You're going to come back with, 30% less social worker. He's going to just be, it look like death becomes her when she comes down the staircase. Just a gaping hole. So this is something that a lot of people, you guys can comment, by the way, if you're watching. How many people here have ever been to the range? Was it shocking to you the first time you tried to shoot a target, even just 7 yards away with a handgun that you realized, oh, shooting the leg or the arm is hard? And we decided to put it to the test here to have some of our producers and some of our interns. We recreated the exact scenario with Lil Homicide where someone was running and they didn't know, right? Our interns and producers didn't know if Lil Homicide in the scenario had a gun. We wanted to see if they took the correct shot. This is, of course, because no police wanted to actually do this on air. And I
got me in my meat. Where I hit you?
Right here.
You still see the dent.
Oh yeah, I can see his butt.
It's time for take 2. Officer Austin here. Time to dish out the law.
What you got target on my back, hit your fist for the dollar. I get them paid, I'm a lottery. Right here. I see it's right here, the little blue.
Yeah. All right, round 3. The officer, Professor Penis.
I get them paid, I'm a lottery scholar. I am Stone Cold Stunner. Don't give a hoot about who wanna run.
El profesor Pines me pegó en la garganta.
Professor Penis is a crack shot, but now I'm out of ammo. So good thing I got that one shot off because another one, gun could have jammed. That's what it simulates.
All right, this is round 4 with Ladder Chatter's official
police officer.
Hey, I'm a lottery scholar. I am Stone Cold Stunner. Don't give a hoot about who wanna run up. Got a black eagle, whips in my bag. What up? Give me all your cheese. It's only G's in the party. I don't roll.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming. Yeah, I got caught back too. This is why I only play a cop on TV.
Yo no tenía la pistola. I had no gun until I did.
Yeah.
Until he did.
If you don't know, now you know. You ever seen a Colombian in a dogfight? It's a little something like that.
Yeah. Feisty.
Crying out loud, that guy's not intimidated. Smooth Manny, he's been fighting off gorillas.
He has. Yes.
And it's not even cocaine, just for coca tea. He just wants to chew it like some dip. Yeah, and by the way, again, you can conduct this experiment yourself. I know people say, well, you're not officially trained. Well, that's the whole point. They're not all officially trained officers. It is very, very difficult to make that decision in a split second.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.